Is it just me, or do you guys remember Naruto as being like the top 3 anime of all time, while also simultaneously being 300 episodes of just an idiot spamming the 3 same moves, but still having to talk his way out of every fight? Well, if you don't remember, don't worry, because I put all of OG Naruto into one video for you guys. So, let's figure it out together. So the anime opens up with Naruto being a loner, because, like, the nine-tailed fox got sealed inside him, which is like this big-ass beast thing that ran through the whole village. But, more on that later, Probably. So learn about one of the few people who actually don't hate Naruto, named Iruka, who's like his father figure, right? Now, even though Naruto was pretty dog water at everything he did, he still has the goal of becoming Hokage, which is like the leader of the village. And don't worry, if you ever forget his goal, hot damn it, he will remind you every 15 goddamn minutes that he wants to be Hokage. So eventually, Naruto is about to fail the Ninja Academy when some dude, whose name I actually don't remember, because I forgot this dude was a thing, tricks him into stealing a forbidden jutsu scroll, with one of the jutsus on the scroll being the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which is mildly important, by the way, so just you can maybe kind of remember that. But as Iruka finds Naruto and tries to return the scroll, the guy from before throws a comically large shuriken at Naruto, but Iruka jumps in front of it, which pisses off Naruto, causing him just to spam the piss out of Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then jumps the dude, and like, I guess because of that, Iruka lets Naruto become a beginner ninja, even though he was failing everything, and he's kind of ass as a ninja right now. But hey, I mean, when you got connections, I mean, you can get away with anything. Am I right? So after that, we learn that beginner ninja are thrown into the teams of 3 with a leader who I think is the master class of ninja. I'm not entirely sure, but they're strong. Okay, they're very strong. So Naruto gets assigned to Team 7 with Edgelord Sasuke and basic bitch Sakura, with their leader being the best character in the entire show, Kakashi. And now, okay, it's time for a little icebreaker. Okay, just a hey, what are your dreams in life? Okay, what do you aspire to be when you grow up? Right. And Naruto, of course, goes, I want to be the Hokage. Believe it. While Sasuke, right, this edgy bitch goes, I don't have a dream. I'm going to restore my clan and destroy a certain sub. You get the point, okay? He's edgelord, okay? Got it. And Sakura's goal is, not important. So after the icebreakers, Kakashi gives them the first test, which is literally just to touch a couple bells that are attached to Kakashi, right? Which seems pretty easy, okay? Yeah, no, they get completely cooked. And Naruto gets tied to a post, but Kakashi lets them have a second chance, but only after they eat. And the one rule being that they're not allowed to feed Naruto, and that if they do, they automatically fail. But surprisingly, Sasuke and Sakura both try feeding him when Kakashi appears and say that they actually passed because they didn't turn on their friends or something. You know, friendship, right? Friendship, yeah, beats all. Yes. Now, it's time for Team 7's first actual mission, where they have to escort a bridge builder to the Land of Waves. When out of the shadows, one of the 7 best swordsmen in the land appear, named Zabuza, which gets Kakashi on high alert, brother, and he starts whipping out his Sharingan. But before he can actually do anything, Zabuza puts this man in a trap. Now, the rest of Team 7 has to box this man by themselves, which leads to Sasuke throwing a big-ass shuriken at Zabuza. It turns out to be Naruto, and then he throws a kunai at Zabuza's trap, in which Kakashi gets out and proceeds to cook this man. But before he can finish Zabuza, a masked person named Haku appears and yoinks him out of there. And side note, this person is Haku, right? So that's a guy. So whatever you had in your brain, you better You better rethink that. The next morning, Team 7, minus Naruto, because he's still sleeping, leaves with the bridge builder, with this mob boss guy sending 2 of his goons after Naruto, who both just get one shot, and then Naruto starts taking off to the bridge. And when he gets there, Zabuza and Haku are fighting Team 7, so they split up with Kakashi by himself fighting Zabuza, and Naruto and Sasuke boxing with Haku. But Haku ends up cooking them with his Ice Mirror Jutsu, and just as Haku is about to finish off Naruto, Sasuke surprisingly jumps in front of him, saving him, which pisses off Naruto, except this time he goes full-on demon mode. Like, literally, he is trying to murder this child right here. And after he breaks Haku's mask, he realizes that he needs to chill the hell out. Because he's not a killer. Okay, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. But Kakashi is! I'm kidding. He's not. That was a joke. Kakashi did not mean to off this child. He stood in front of him as he was about to off Zabuza. So don't hang on to the man. Okay, he was just doing his job. But then that's when the mob boss pulls up with his gang to get rid of Zabuza, when he starts rage baiting him by stepping on Haku's dead body. But then Naruto gives him a motivational speech in which Zabuza, with 2 broken arms by the way, puts a kunai in his mouth and starts going to work, and manages to slam the mob boss, but sadly he dies shortly after, with Naruto realizing that he needs to find his ninja way, which I think, based on context clues, is like his reason for being a ninja. I'm guessing. I don't know. I never really knew exactly what that meant. But anyways, Team 7 gets back to the Hidden Leaf Village for the Chunin Exams, which is just tests that are like, that you're a for real ninja now if you pass them. So there's that. But this time, it's with ninja from all over the land. Okay, so it's a stacked roster we got going on, okay? With part 1 of the exam being a written test, but literally anyone who stayed through the whole thing passed, because it's like a test to see if you can steal answers without like folding under pressure type deal, you know what I'm saying? And of course, Team 7 passes, right? Now, for the next part, we got Capture the Flag Battle Royale style in the Forest of Death. Or basically, you just gotta get 2 scrolls where one half has 1 scroll and the other half has the other. Oh, and also you can kill anyone as long as you get the scroll. It doesn't matter, which is that's a little crazy, because these are 13-year-olds just trying to be ninja, brother. But okay, man. At the very start of the test, Naruto gets kidnapped by a guy named Orochimaru while he went to go piss. Right after that, he starts going after Sauske, in which Sauske is he's kind of cooking. I'm not gonna lie, he's keeping up with this grown-ass man for a little bit. But from the shadows, Naruto gets back, only to get slammed immediately right after, and losing this scroll in the process. Afterwards, Orochimaru injects a curse mark into Sasuke, saying that Sasuke is gonna be fiending for power soon. Then Sasuke passes out. With Naruto and Sasuke out, Sakura is left to fight 3 hidden sound ninja by herself. But luckily for her, one of the other ninja from the Leaf step in, Rock Lee, who's another goat, by the way, he's top tier, comes in and starts slamming them for a bit until one of them uses a sound jutsu to make Lee pass out. And so, with Sakura about to get offed, she cuts off her hair to maybe, never mind, she just gets slammed. But then the other Hidden Leaf Ninja come in to save all of them. And after a little bit, Sasuke wakes up with his curse mark going a little crazy, which makes Sasuke start feeding for more power. So he tries to go and off the ninja from before, but Sakura ends up stopping him. So they make a deal and give them their scroll, so they can run away. With Naruto now awake, they run into Kabuto, who they form an alliance with to help Team 7 to look for the other scroll, and end up finding Hidden Rain Ninja and take their scroll, and now boom! Part 3, which is definitely the best part about this whole arc, okay? Now quickly, we got Team 10, Team 8, Team Guy, Team Kabuto, the Sand Ninja, the Sound Ninja, and Team 7. But for some reason, Kabuto, like, drops out of the test. I don't know. Anyway, so now, the first fight, we got Sasuke and one of Kabuto's teammates, which Sasuke slams him, and then Kakashi takes Sasuke to seal the curse mark because it was tweaking out during the fight. And for the second fight, we got Shino and one of the hidden sound ninja, and Shino bodies him. Third, we got Kankuro and the other person in Kabuto's squad, and Kankuro wins. Fourth, we got Ino and Sakura, who end up in a draw. Okay, nice. Fifth is Tamari and Tenten, and Tamari completely pitch slams her. Next, we got Shikamaru and another random, which Shikamaru wins. For the seventh match, we got Naruto and Kiba, and Naruto ends up winning, right? For the eighth match, we got Hinata and Neji, who are brother and sister, by the way. But Neji just blows her back out. Ooh. Major pause. That's my bad. Now, the ninth match, we got Rock Lee and Gaara. And not gonna lie, you're probably gonna wanna watch this match later on after this video. But for now, Gaara barely wins by almost murdering Rock Lee. Didn't know that was allowed, but hey, you do you, man. And for the final match of the first stage, we got Choji and Random Person, which Choji wins, but plot twist, before the final round takes place, they're given a month to train. While Naruto's off training, he runs into Jiraiya, the Toad Sage, and ends up training with him. So, boom! Wait. Also, Sasuke was training with Kakashi while Naruto was with Jiraiya. That's valuable information. So, boom! Now it's the final round with Naruto and Neji as the first round, in which it looks like Naruto's about to get bodied. But then he pulls out some Houdini-ass trick, and bam! Naruto wins. And the next match is supposed to be Gaara and Sasuke, but since Sasuke isn't there yet, they just postpone the match. So for the second match, instead, they have Shikamaru versus Tamari, which Shikamaru just completely outplays Tamari, but then gives up, saying that if he did win, it would have been just a drag, which... that's a goddamn Giga Chat move, okay? Now it's the final match with Gaara and Sasuke, who makes an unnecessarily flashy entrance, but hey, the man's got an aura farm, okay? He's got an aura farm. So eventually, Sasuke ends up hitting Gaara with a lightning blade called Chidori, in which Gaara starts tweaking the hell out after seeing his blood. But before Gaara can go full-on crazy mode, the Hidden Sound and the Hidden Sand Village start attacking the Leaf using Genjutsu, which, by the way, is basically illusion jutsu. Then the Sound Ninja summon big-ass snakes to run through the whole village, while Orochimaru pulls up on the current Hokage. Meanwhile, Tamari and Kankuro take off with Gaara, who's passed out right now, with Sasuke hot on their trail. So Kakashi sends a tracker with Shikamaru and Naruto to go after Sasuke. When they're jumped by Sound Ninja, Shikamaru stays back to hold them off, while the rest go ahead. And at the same time, Sasuke catches up to Gaara, but Kankuro decides he's gonna box with Sasuke, while Tamari dips with Gaara. But plot twist! Shino, who's another Leaf Ninja, pulls up and fights him instead, leaving Sasuke to go after Gaara. And in the middle of all that, the third Hokage uses the Reaper Death Seal on Orochimaru, which is like, if I'm gonna go down, hot damn it, you're coming down with me, kind of thing, you know? But somehow, Buddy was only able to get Orochimaru's arms and ends up just offing himself instead. Man, that is really tragic. So Sasuke finally catches up to Gaara, who lets out his half monster form thing, because he's like Naruto, and he also has one of those inside him. So they get to boxing, and with Gaara about to off Sasuke, Naruto jumps in and punts the piss out of Gaara. And then they end up having a crazy long fight where Gaara unleashes the One Tail and Naruto summons a giant-ass toad, which he learned from Jiraiya, by the way. But it all just ends up with Naruto headbutting Gaara, stopping him long enough to pretty much just go, hey, You're being mean. That's not nice. Which turns Gaara into a good guy, I guess. And then Gaara and his squad go back to this village. And then Team 7 go back to their village. Hip hip, hooray. Yay, good job. Yeah, dude. Whatever. Now, a crazy strong group of ninja called the Akatsuki send 2 members named Itachi and Kisame to the Leaf Village. And they end up boxing with Kakashi and 2 other ninja. So Itachi hits Kakashi with a genjutsu that makes it seem like he was being stabbed to a lamppost for 3 days straight, which puts Kakashi out of commission. Where Kisame and Itachi leave to go look for Naruto now. Now when Sasuke goes to check on Kakashi, plot twist! We find out Itachi is actually Sasuke's brother and was the one who bodied their entire clan. So of course, Sasuke turns on edgelord mode and starts hunting after Itachi. Meanwhile, Jiraiya and Naruto are out training to learn a new jutsu when they decide to drop by a hotel, which might be just me, but at first glance, don't you think it's kind of weird that a grown-ass man who is not related to this child in any way, shape, or form is staying in the same room as him by themselves? Hey, fanfic writers, why don't you go a little... Oh, God. Oh, that was a risky one. While Naruto is in the hotel room, he gets a knock at the door, and when he opens it, he finds Itachi and Kisame ready to jump this man. But that's when Sasuke comes around the corner and tries getting his get back on Itachi, only to be ragdolled like a little bitch. When Jiraiya comes back, he uses his toad mouth trap jutsu to off both of them. But come on, what are we doing? Like these two? Okay, these two are like that. Okay, they're built different. So Itachi burns a hole in the toad with his Amaterasu, which is a black flame that never stops burning. And so they leave for now. Afterwards, with Sasuke and Kakashi both out of commission, Naruto and Jiraiya go to find Tsunade, who's a well-known ninja since her healing jutsu is the best around in the Hidden Leaf. While going on the search, Jiraiya teaches Naruto the Rasengan, which you better get used to, cause brother, that's a little minor spoiler. He's gonna spam that bitch every single goddamn fight. So just get used to it, okay? But while that's happening, Orochimaru ends up finding Tsunade first and tries making a deal with her to fix his arms. And he'll bring back her younger brother who passed away long ago. Which I guess her thinking, not gonna lie, she's really heavily considering it. But he gives her some time to think about it. But that's when Jiraiya and Naruto find Tsunade soon after and tell her that the Leaf wants her to be the 5th Hokage, but Tsunade says no, which pisses off Naruto so much that he tries boxing with her, which he just gets bodied, and then she makes some deal with him to learn Rasengan in a week or something. Whatever, it's not that important. Now, later on, Tsunade meets up with Orochimaru, but tries offing him instead of doing the deal when, plot twist, Kabuto comes out of nowhere, and it turns out he works for Orochimaru, so now she's gonna box with 2 of them. So she might be a little cooked. But then, Naruto and Jiraiya get there, with Naruto going after Kabuto and Jiraiya taking on Orochimaru. So now, it's on 2-on-2. And it's pretty even until Kabuto goes after an injured Tsunade with a knife, which Naruto palms that bitch and hits this man with our Rasengan, knocking them both out. And before Tsunade can heal Naruto fully, Orochimaru comes flying in, but Tsunade is on that, brother, okay? So now, Orochimaru. Oh, how have the turntables turned, brother? Now it's Jiraiya and Tsunade versus Orochimaru. After realizing Orochimaru is not about that life, he skedaddles out of there with Kabuto. So, with that, Naruto, Jiraiya, and Tsunade soon return to the Leaf, with Tsunade officially becoming Hokage, and then drops by the hospital to heal Kakashi and Sasuke, as well as Rock Lee, because, remember, Gaara almost, butchered him. Now, when Sasuke finds out about what happened while he was out, this bitch starts feeling insecure about himself, right? And then he tries scrapping with Naruto for a bit. Then they both pull out their ultimate finisher when Kakashi steps in. You know, because he's being a good leader and all, because these kids were about to quite literally off each other. So, good job, Kakashi, good job. After that, Sasuke starts tweaking out because Naruto made a bigger hole, I guess, and decides to go pout by a tree. And this is when Kakashi drops some bars about vengeance and revenge. So Sasuke can, you know, maybe cool down a bit. But after Kakashi leaves, some sound ninja pop in and jump this man. And basically, they go, yeah, if you want to be strong like us, we can show you the way. Even though they like jump this man, but you get the point. So Sasuke leaves them, right, to get this power from Orochimaru. But right before he leaves, Sakura tries stopping him, and Buddy just chops the piss out of her and dips. So the next morning, the village learns about Sasuke dipping. So Tsunade, instead of sending a group of qualified ninjas, sends a squad of children to go out and find him. Which I know they're like the main characters, but you could have picked stronger people. Meanwhile, the Force Sound Ninja upgrade the mark on Sasuke, but he needs to be sealed until his body's, you know, fully cooked up, right? And then one of them stays while the rest go and find Sasuke, and they pretty much do this until they run out of people. But now they finally get to Sasuke's coffin thing and split up to take out the rest of the ninja. But just as they're about to finally win, Orochimaru's henchman Kimimaro hops in and takes the coffin. So Naruto goes after him while the others fight the last bit of the battle. Naruto eventually catches up and they start scrapping, but while that's happening, Sasuke's transformation finally completes and then he just dips out of there. But then that's when the GOAT, Rock Lee, comes in and takes on Kimimaro, giving Naruto the chance to go after Sasuke. And while Rock Lee starts slowly losing, plot twist, Gaara and his squad pull up and start helping everyone else out. Now, this is where the meat and potatoes come in. This is what I've been waiting for all show, okay? Naruto catches up to Sasuke and tries giving him a motivational speech. But Sasuke was not having it. And yeah, they get the cooking. Okay, they start scrapping. Okay, and you should probably watch this fight on another time. But for now, after a long ass fight, Naruto and Sasuke supercharge their finishers with Naruto's Rasengan and Sasuke's Chidori. They finally clash. But sadly, the fight ends with Sasuke winning and heading to Orochimaru, leaving Naruto and the village behind to go chase after the power that he so desperately wants. And shortly after, Kakashi gets there, carrying Naruto back to the Leaf. And when Naruto wakes up, he declares that he'll bring Sasuke back at any cost. To sum it all up, Naruto ends up temporarily leaving the Leaf Village with Jiraiya to train, because in 2 or so years, the Akatsuki, the group of those really strong villains from before, are gonna start hunting down people like Gaara and Naruto, you know, with the monsters inside them. For, more power, I think. I honestly forgot. But we'll find out once we do Naruto Shippuden. So, just hang on tight for that. But, while you wait, I watched all of One Piece so you don't have to. So, boom! It's all here. Yeah, go check that out. All right. I love you guys, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.